So this is South Richmond Street. Follow this road up and you'll get all the way into Rathmines. I hope I got that one right because I keep on getting confused. And this way is Wexford Street. So we're going to wait for the lights to change and we're going to cross over. And up that way is the art lane. So I don't know much about Wexford Street, to be honest. A few pubs and restaurants. I know there was one place I went to for a burrito once. As you can see, a lot of people viewing my channel are not subscribed. It would be super cool if you could subscribe to my channel. It costs absolutely nothing. You don't get that for nothing in the world. And if you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe. It would be just cool to help the channel go. So if you're feeling kind and generous and want to give your thumb a little bit of exercise, click that subscribe button. On a Saturday, so it's probably going to be empty-ish. But yeah, we'll see what we can see. You know, over here's the Bleeding Horse. I think I had one point in here before. It's the whole get into town, let's have a point and figure out what we're doing kind of pub. Meet with people, and then we would have went to Hardcore Street for the nightclubs. So I suppose this is probably the beer alley laneway, and then the food, and then Hardcore Street would be more of the nightclubs. So this is the Bleeding Horse here. It looks closed because it's early. And let's try Crossroad without dying, would be nice. Ooh. Looks like Witherspoons. Never been to that one though. Been to the one in Belfast. Very cheap. Cheap points and cheap food, and it was good food. Points were good too, because they were cheap. So one of these buildings on the right here is where I had the burrito. Sorry about the alarm. So some bookshops, Spanish, Centro. Centro would be your local shop to get your food, your stamps, water, bars, chicken fillet rolls. You have to have a chicken fillet roll when in Ireland. There's a casino. It's probably quiet because, well, the weather's terrible and it's colder. And it's early, it's still early. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. So there's a law in Ireland where pubs can only open at certain times, serving alcohol. So you can start to see one pub over here starting to get ready for the afternoon rush. but with rain forecast, you're probably not going to see many people out today unless they know that it's covered. And unfortunately, over there is not covered, so you might not get much attraction today. Hopefully, they do. We all need the economy boost. Actually, this was the other lane here, so we'll just walk up this lane here quickly. Camden Place. It's got this cool kind of mural art from a couple of buildings here. Ah, it's a hostel. Okay, so it's a nice little hostel. Perfect place to stay if you're a party animal. I am not a party animal anymore. Coppers. And then that's Hardcore Street there. That's where I brought you to earlier on one of my previous videos. So a lot of the locals will come to this area for drinks because the prices are cheaper than Temple Bar. So if you're coming to Dublin, it's a little bit away from Temple Bar, but it's definitely worth coming up for the nightlife. Right, back into Wexford Street. I think this is more of the bar area now coming up. I think this place used to be the Palace. Very hard to get into. But yeah, now with COVID, we don't know what's going on. If it's opening up soon, there's going to be a luxurious place. We have food in Rockets, very popular. Wheelings is a good one. Been in there before. Surprisingly, I've been into more pubs than I realised. We're coming to the end of Wexford Street. A few more bars here, and then food. many a night gone into the chipper after a lot of pints to try and get that burger. Some camera gear. I have everything I need at the moment. That was nice to have a look. More graffiti. So the graffiti is kind of still staying prevalent in the area. Ooh, do you like that word? Prevalent. I hope I got it right. I hope I did. And then we have a sex shop on the left, good vibrations. And a little dark alleyway in another pub. Massage place. Betting. Coffee shop. Bell burritos, Mexican. And that's the end of Wexford Street. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought. If you want any improvements, if we should talk louder, or